Yo, what's going on guys, it is FoxyDude98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel. Today, Renault have just released their brand new F1 2018 car, and can I just say, this car looks absolutely stunning. This is probably the best car launch I have seen so far. You guys are obviously going to have your own different opinions. Some of you are going to agree with me, some of you will disagree. Yeah, this car is absolutely stunning to look at. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this car. Let's delve into it and see what we can notice on these shots. Now, Renault have released a couple of videos. I'm not going to go and show those videos because they're kind of not really that good, if I'm perfectly honest. But there's plenty of shots that I've managed to pick up. They also released a 23-second video of the 3D model of the Renault, which they made basically put spinning in 360. So what I've done is I've captured a bunch of shots from that and put them in this video. Firstly, then, we can see that the Renault has now changed in terms of its livery style. It used to, well, when I say kind of, it almost looks as if the yellow on the Renault has become a lot brighter this year. Definitely something that I've noticed in terms of a change. Yeah, you can see that their number on the front, number 27 there, it's kind of similar to Ferrari and what they did in the start of last year when they had the number 5 and the number 7 on their cars, but they were sort of like hollow and basically looked exactly like that. But overall, the car just looks phenomenal. A bit more yellow on the front wing this time. You can see a little bit more changes there. And you can see their side pods as well. Compared to different teams, they've gone a different route, and they've not actually put a little bit of bodywork that goes out and then covers the side pods over. So Renault going a different way in terms of their chassis and also their aero work there. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out later on. But let's go and look into the other shots even that we have of the car. All right then, so this is the first shot that we've got then from the rear of the car. Again, this was the spinning 3D like video that they did. So I basically just paused it at best points possible to basically have a look at it. So from the rear of the car, you can see that it still holds that main black livery that it's pretty much been having, as well as the the mixture of the yellow there. No real changes in terms of much that I can see from the rear of the car. The back end of the side pod looks a little bit narrower than before. The exhaust looks a little bit larger, and also there's a little bit more, a little bit of a bigger gap at the back of the engine cover as well. Something that I've just noticed, and again you can see the halo just pretty much coming out from the front. But yeah, not really a lot to talk about in terms of the rear end shot. Yeah, we're going to move on to the other shots. That's going to give us a better view of what we're really looking at. We're looking at this Renault car. Alright, so this is the next shot that we have of the Renault car, and probably the best looking shot of this car. This thing is just too good to look at. I'm sorry. This thing is brilliant to look at, but you can clearly see the changes in terms of the livery and how it's basically panned out, comparing it from last year. Not really major outlet changes that we can see. One of the things that I noticed was the way that the mirrors have been placed this year for their drivers. They just look a lot different compared to other teams. They sort of look as if they stick out a lot more. Maybe that's a design feature, probably maybe because of the halo, maybe because they've had to extend the mirrors outwards so that maybe the mirrors basically would originally look at the back of the halo, whereas this time they need to sort of pan out a little bit more. A lot less work done on the side of the car to the Renault, which we'll take a look at when we go into the side shots. Front wing, the front nose even, pretty much looks the same as how they did last year. Again, very similar theme now. We can see all teams are doing this one in terms of the back of the car where the little engine fin cover is. We can see that everyone is going with the same style design now, so that they can put the number on the back of there and any form of sponsorships on there that we can see. Yeah, we're going to move on into the next shot. Right, so having a look at another angle then of the Renault sport car from this rear looking angle, we can see again, it doesn't really matter what angle I look at this car. Every angle I look at just makes me want to look at it even more. It's quite an interesting looking car actually. They've done a lot less work on the side, and that's what I'm really interested about overall in terms of this car. What we've seen from all the cars so far is, the side pods have been very, very different. Renault seem to have gone with their own style, whereas Williams and Haas copied Ferrari. Red Bull went with a very thin styled side pod. No one's, and also Sauber, I forgot about them because they launched this morning. They've sort of gone very, very unique to their own style. But Renault have done a lot less work in terms of little side body parts. A lot less work with the barge boards at the front. Not really too much there, but there's a lot less fiddly side parts that we've seen from other teams so far. So they're definitely going down a different route. But yeah, let's move on to the side shot so I can kind of show what we're all talking about here from that angle. All right then, so this is then the side shot shot and the last shot that we have for this video. So like I was saying, you can see that there's been a lot less work done sort of to that side area of the car. We've seen a lot of people put multiple pieces of bodywork to cover in front of the side pods, but Renault doesn't seem to have done that. And they've definitely put a lot more work into the front barge boards as well. Yeah, and also they've actually done a little bit, they've gone a little bit different in terms of the engine fin and the engine cover at the back. The engine fin at the back looks a little bit smaller compared to the other teams, and it just looks a lot more sleek and refined. But guys, that is going to be it. There you guys are. This is the Renault RS18. Let me know what you think of it down in the comment section below. For me personally, this is probably my favourite car so far. I absolutely adore the look of this car. But let me know what you think. And also, Renault are actually the first team that I've spotted to put sponsorships on the halo. You would have been able to see it from other shots. Right on the very top of the halo, literally where the flip-flop separates all three elements of the halo, they've put the RS18 and also the Renault Sport logo there. So they have done something with the halo, which is the first we've actually ever seen of it. But guys, let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop it a like, and if you are new around here as well, feel free to subscribe for some more Formula 1 content. The next car launches are on Thursday. We've got Mercedes-Benz and we've got Ferrari, the big ones on Thursday. I'll make sure to cover those ones for you guys. I'll definitely be able to cover Mercedes-Benz when it launches at midday, whereas Ferrari, I'm not sure when it launches yet. I might not be able to cover it straight away because of university, but no matter what, I will cover the pair of them so you guys get to see them and you guys get to voice your opinions about these cars. But yeah, until then guys, thanks for watching and take care all. Peace.